Because the creation of this Zionist state is dangerous to all of us, especially that I come from the region, so I can tell you that it is a plague on all of us. And now it's not just a danger to Palestinians, it's a danger to the whole world, and people need to speak up against it. What better people to speak up than Jews who've been used by Israel in order to sell that it is a haven for Jews and very much needed. It's not needed for Jews, it's actually putting Jews in danger because it's equating a religion that is Judaism with this absolute slaughter, with the racism, with the looking at Arabs as the other, and that's the only way that they could sustain Israel. So by people believing that they're constantly the victim and they need to defend themselves, and also that they have a promise to be there, a promise to kill all these families, a promise to continue with this intent of violence? Absolutely not. So this conference is very important, but it's also very important for us because what is Israel but a big PR machine? And they need this PR machine in order to regurgitate their lies because it sustains a lie of an identity. So it is then important for us to speak out against this, but also very much for Jews to speak out against this and to also have a safe community to fall back when they do. It is important to note that, again, because it is a PR machine, that they're going to start pushing forward liberal Zionists, the ones who constantly speak out just against Netanyahu, who say Gaza without saying Palestine. And liberal Zionists are not just dangerous, they're probably more dangerous than Zionists who are just Zionists in your face, because they are there in order to sustain Israel and its occupation. Not only do they give a false hope of liberation, they act as if they are sympathetic, when in actuality, the more conversation you have with them, they very much justify the occupation. So people need to very much speak out against this. Zionism has been exposed. Zionism, they've shot themselves in the foot. Everything that we've been talking about, they've shown the world what they are. You see soldiers doing TikTok videos and publishing them, where they bomb homes, where they play with children's toys who are either dead or displaced. They publicize. They're not shying away because they've been so indoctrinated, and this is the so-called most moral army in the world. Israel organizes trips to Gaza. They organize trips for families to watch the bombardment. This is what you're dealing with. They're sick. It's a sick society. Everyone is trying as much as possible to fight Zionism in the best way they see fit. So we need to be kind to one another. We need to create a safe space for people who speak out against Zionism and against Israel. And what better to have that than community? It's very important, but it's also very important in a Congress like this to stick to your narrative, to learn things. I learned things that are very interesting when Ruben, as an Arab Jew, spoke about how Zionism sort of imported them because they needed them as cheap labor and they treated them in the worst way. They stole their children. So it just goes to show you, Zionism has nothing to do with Judaism. It's white supremacy. That's all it is. Israel is the beacon of white supremacy.